A 30-year-old billionaire, $26 billion net worth, private jets, Super Bowl seats, meetings with presidents, and in just 72 hours, he lost it all. This is the story of Sam Bankman-Fried, the golden boy of crypto, the founder of FTX, once the second largest crypto exchange in the world, backed by BlackRock, praised by the media, trusted by millions. But behind the billionaire image, a group of inexperienced friends in the Bahamas, billions in missing customer funds, political connections, and a single tweet that triggered one of the fastest financial collapses in history. Sam Bankman-Fried was born in 1992 in California. He grew up in a wealthy, highly educated household. Both of his parents were law professors, and his family was deeply connected to politics and academia. From a young age, Sam was known as very smart, but also socially awkward. He didn't care much about fashion, appearance, or luxury. He often wore shorts, t-shirts, and had messy hair. He later said that money never mattered to him personally. Instead, he claimed he wanted to earn as much money as possible so he could give it away to good causes. Whether Sam truly believed this or used it as a shield would later become a major question. Sam attended the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where he studied physics and math. After graduating in 2014, he took a job at a powerful Wall Street trading firm called Jane Street. At Jane Street, Sam learned how to trade at extremely high speeds and manage massive amounts of money. He also met several people who would later play key roles in his companies. While working there, Sam noticed something strange in the crypto market. Bitcoin was selling for much higher prices in Japan than in the United States. Sam realized he could buy Bitcoin cheaply in the US and sell it for more in Japan. This strategy is called arbitrage, and while it sounds simple, executing it at scale is very difficult. Sam figured out how to move huge amounts of money quickly. At times, he was making millions of dollars per day. By 2017, Sam had earned enough money to start his own company. He called it Alameda Research. Alameda Research was a crypto trading firm similar to a hedge fund. It was mostly staffed by Sam's friends, people he met at MIT or Jane Street. One of those people was Caroline Ellison. Caroline had little trading experience, but she trusted Sam. Over time, she became more and more involved in Alameda. Eventually, she would become its CEO. From the outside, Alameda looked like a brilliant trading firm. On the inside, it was chaotic. Many employees were young, inexperienced, and learning as they went. Still, during the crypto boom, Alameda made a lot of money. But Sam had bigger plans. In 2019, Sam launched a new company called FTX. FTX was a cryptocurrency exchange, a platform where users could buy, sell, and store crypto. Sam believed most crypto exchanges were poorly designed and aimed only at beginners. FTX, he claimed, would be more advanced and professional. FTX offered complex products like futures, options, and leveraged trading. These tools attracted professional traders and institutions. FTX also created its own cryptocurrency called FTT. Holding FTT gave users discounts and special benefits. But FTT would later become the key to FTX's destruction. As FTX grew, Sam carefully built his public image. He presented himself as a humble genius who slept on beanbags, drove a basic car, and didn't care about luxury. Influencers and celebrities loved this image. They promoted FTX heavily. Investors trusted him. Major firms poured billions into FTX, valuing the company at over $30 billion. Sam became one of the richest people in the world before turning 30. But the higher you climb, the harder the fall. FTX and Alameda moved their headquarters to the Bahamas. There, a small group of executives lived together in a luxury penthouse. Many of them were romantically involved with each other. They worked, partied, and made decisions together. There was little oversight. There was no proper board of directors. There were almost no internal controls. Most importantly, FTX and Alameda were not truly separate, even though they were supposed to be. Here's the most important part of the story. FTX users believed their money was safe. They thought their deposits were being held securely. But behind the scenes, billions of dollars of customer funds were secretly sent from FTX to Alameda Research. Alameda used this money to make risky trades. This was illegal. Customers never agreed to this. And if those trades failed, the money would be gone. This is where FTT enters. Instead of using real money, Sam often used FTT tokens as collateral. FTT was created by FTX itself. It had value only because FTX said it did. As long as the price of FTT stayed high, everything looked fine. But if the price dropped, the entire system would collapse. Sam also became deeply involved in politics. He donated tens of millions of dollars to U.S. politicians on both sides. This gave FTX influence and protection, and at the same time, regulators failed to properly investigate the company. Warnings were missed and red flags were ignored. But in 2022, the global economy changed. Interest rates rose. Risky investments crashed. Crypto prices fell hard. Many crypto companies went bankrupt. But what did Sam do? Sam positioned himself as a hero, offering bailouts to struggling firms. While in reality, Alameda was already losing huge amounts of money. To keep it alive, Sam secretly transferred more customer funds, and then came the leak that changed everything. In November 2022, a report leaked showing Alameda's balance sheet. It revealed that most of Alameda's assets were actually FTT tokens. This terrified the market. If FTT fell, Alameda and FTX would fall with it. FTX's biggest competitor announced it would sell all of its FTT holdings. That single announcement caused panic. Customers rushed to withdraw their money. In just days, over $6 billion was pulled from FTX. FTX didn't have the money. It was gone. FTT crashed in value. FTX froze withdrawals. Sam tried to sell the company, but no one would take it. And on November 11, 2022, FTX filed for bankruptcy. Over 130 companies collapsed with it, and billions of dollars were missing. Sam was arrested in the Bahamas and extradited to the United States. In 2023, he was found guilty of fraud and conspiracy. He was sentenced to decades in prison, and many of his former friends testified against him. As of 2026, Sam Bankman-Fried is serving his sentence in federal prison. His wealth is gone, his reputation is destroyed, FTX no longer exists. Some victims have recovered small portions of their money, but many losses are permanent. The story of FTX is now taught as a warning about unchecked power, blind trust, and what happens when hype replaces accountability.